Hey, what's up? All right, Divine Fem, it is your world today. Hey, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I'm feeling great. I can't even remember. I timeline jumped. I timeline jumped. I timeline jumped. I can't even remember what I was doing last night. I was up until like 5 something this morning, and then I like ordered breakfast, and then I ate like a lot, and then I passed out until like 11, and you know, got ready, and then came up here, right? But I can't remember why I was up last night. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did time my jump. Okay, so for those of y'all that's been here, right? I told y'all about love of my life at one point. I told y'all that they passed away, right? Right, but they're with me in spirit, right? They're part of my spirit team, right? Um, and when I was talking about them, we was talking about 5D experiences, right? Yeah, intimate experiences, okay. But beyond that, I started grieving, right, out of nowhere, and I couldn't stop it, because I found out, how they passed away. I think I was trying to reject that, right, that question, because I always had that question in my mind. I was trying to act like it wasn't so important, right, like the how, but it was. And I found out that he died violently. You know what I'm saying? So, the grief, started to hit me out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there eating and shit, and all of a sudden, just, you know, the first wave comes, and I'm like, oh shit, I know this feeling, right? It's grief. So, I say all of that to say that some of you can be going through some type of grief, okay? Beginning a grief process, okay? Maybe of something that you didn't even know was there for you to grieve in the first place, right? Or you did, okay? Yeah, it is, it is, it is. But anyway, no, don't take me there. I ain't gonna do it while we up here in this reading, okay? I'm so Yeah, I'm about to take a break after I do the. Ow! After I do Divine Feminine. After I do Divine Feminine, taking a break for a few days. I need a vacation. Shit. That's what I need. Like, like, like a 3-week vacation. You know, people used to do like a week or something. I need like maybe even a month. Maybe even a month, okay? I need consistency until I'm ready to go back, you know? All right, let's get it. Holy Spirit, tap me into divine feminine's energy, please. Okay? If you notice the picture on the video or the snippet is a butterfly, okay? Signifying transformation, of course. All right, got some in the background. A lot of that going on, okay? Some of you guys are timeline jumping. Okay, you know, it's kind of hard to explain to those of you that don't understand timeline jumping, right? Or, you know, best way I can liken it for you is the Mandela effect, right? Okay, you know, everybody or a certain group of people remembering one thing being one way, right? But another group of people remember it being another way, right? Or not being at all, right? That's timeline jumping, okay? You know, doors are portals by themselves, right? Thresholds, right? Archways, okay? You know, the seam of your door, right? Any door that you walk through, okay? You're walking from one side to another every time you go in and out of a door. Think about it. Every time you go in and out of a door, right? You are walking in and out, okay, from one side of a threshold to the other. Okay, so you might be starting to notice different things in your environment along your way. Okay, I don't know, you could be changing up, you know, your route. You know, automatically something just, you know, tells you or gives you automatic leading to go a different way, right? But it feels like you've been going this way. Does that make sense? It feels like you've been going this way, right? You have this feeling that you've always went this way, right? But you know that's not the case. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so a lot of your timeline jumping, you could be starting to understand or maybe even look into timeline jumping just so that you have a better understanding of it. Okay, Scorpio in the reverse, we got Mercury, communication. I want to say that somebody feels like something isn't over. Confirmation. Somebody feels like something isn't over. Okay, they don't want something to be over. Usually I would get with the Scorpio reverse, I usually get someone who refuses to transform, right? Okay, but I'm not getting that. Now, it could be somebody who refuses to transform trying to run back in here. Oh, now they got something to say. Now they want to speak up, right? Okay, so, you know, watch out for that, okay? And then, let me roll the other ones. We're going to roll the other ones. North Node, Scorpio on the upright. I was correct. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, this person. Okay, so there is a person. So both things are true. Okay, you got somebody who's not transformed wanting to, you know, speak up now, right? Because they're in a panic mode. You got somebody who is transformed, and there could be 2 or 3 more people behind this transformed person that are also transformed. Capiche? All right. Okay, we got number 20. 1010. You could be seeing 1010 and leave upright. Ooh, smooth criminal. It's giving smooth criminal. Okay. In the Michael Jackson sense, not actual smooth criminal. Okay. You know how that video starts? Smooth criminal. How the beat drops. Yeah, it's something like that. You know, like Michael Jackson is performative, right? He's always been performative in his music videos. You know what I'm saying? He has a routine and everything, right? A whole storyline. Mike is famous for that, right? I love that shit, okay? It's giving me that, though. It's like you're starting to feel more like you are living an actual story or a movie or something that you would see on TV, okay? I mean, because where do you think that these things come from? Right? Right? Art imitates life. Where do you think these things come from? Confirmation. They come from real life. Okay, these are real stories. Even the stories that they say are not true stories. They come from somewhere. Okay, it was true once upon a time. Long ago. Somewhere. Okay, humans aren't that creative by themselves. Okay, apart from the one who creates, right? All right. Truman Show. You were just arguing that? We're on the same wavelength there. Apathy. You feel like you don't care much about things that usually matter to you or other people. Okay. Adorable. Like that better. Feeling cute and adored. Feeling that something or someone is unbearably cute. Like, you're so cute. You're just so cute. You can't do no wrong. Somebody loves your flaws. Very direct. I got very direct download. Somebody loves your flaws. Somebody wants to kiss your scars. Okay. Vulnerable. Hyper and triumphant. I needed more context. Somebody can be excited they had a baby. Somebody had a son. Good for you. Congratulations. Good for you. For some of y'all, this could be, or for someone at least, this could be a same-sex couple. That is surrogate. Yeah. Okay. Others of you, just regular man, woman, couple. Okay, having a baby. Somebody feels on top of the world. They both got their hands up. Okay. Happy family. So this is what somebody desires, okay? This is what you can have already. For some of you, with someone. YouTube, why I got so many damn commercials? Somebody could drink Seagram's gin. Bumpy face, that's what we call that, bumpy face. Yeah, somebody can drink bumpy face. Drink Seagram's gin and they paying me for it. Sponsorships can be significant. Do you like it, baby? Do you like it, baby? You can do it from the front. You can do it from the back. Make a move. Happy family. Somebody's going to make a move, or they feel like they need to make a move before somebody's feelings change. Somebody's feelings fade. I would agree. I would agree. Someone needs to make a move before somebody doesn't have those same feelings for them anymore. Okay, somebody recognizes this. Money trees. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Money trees. I think we're about to see some money. Some money falling from the trees, falling like leaves from a tree. Love lessons, miles apart. Okay, so I'm getting two people learning lessons apart from each other before they come together. Mixed signals and commitment issues. Okay. Different worlds. Infatuation, secrets, and lies, undefined. Somebody's obsessed with leaving things unsaid, leaving things, leaving a question mark right in the middle between them and you or people. Okay, they like mixed signals. Okay, because they got commitment issues. Whoever this is, I'm not gonna spend too much time on them. Okay, but it looks like you've learned something, or somebody's learned some type of love lesson. Okay, according to this situation. Yeah, somebody's stuck in their family patterns, curses. Somebody could let their family rule their lives. I done forgot to read the thing. Hold on. Jumping a little ahead here. I didn't even do your crowning. Let me do this. So like I just said, timeline jumping. Did you see how I just did this? Remember the order that we've been doing this in? Do you see how I just did this? That's exactly how I just explained the timeline jumping. I just did it right here. Just did it right here. Doing it another way, like that's the way that I do it all the time. Somebody could be in the military, prior military. Ooh. Everyone leaves. Choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. Okay? Got eye candy. Beauty phase. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Alright? So, more than the surface level, right? More than just, what somebody looks like on the outside, right? Belle Biv DeVoe say, never trust a big butt and a smile. You know what I'm saying? That girl or that boy is poison. 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 You gotta be careful out here. You gotta be careful. Everything looks nice, Sometimes that shit is rotten underneath. It has a stench. It leaves a mark. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure some of y'all know in the audience. Oh yeah, we've been somewhere once upon a time, right? All right, it says you could use some self-care time like now. Schedule it in, okay? So just like I said, I'm about to take a break for a few days after, Divine Feminine read, okay? By the way, the client that purchased a reading yesterday, you'll still get your reading today, okay? But yeah, some of you guys need to take a break, or you could be taking a break, pulling back, all right? Resting. Do something kind for someone without any expectation, okay? I feel like this is how you operate already. Okay, somebody likes this, somebody loves this about you. You don't do things to be seen and praised of people, right? Okay, the things you do, you keep secret most of the time. Y'all hear them sirens outside? This is how I feel. Nah. Okay. Metaphysical Bible Dictionary by Charles Fillmore. Okay, those of you that want to know. All right. Page 622. 622 can be significant. 226. All right. When the when the pharisaical phase of mind, okay, when the pharisaical phase, I don't know what that word means, okay, of the mind, which Nicodemus represents, becomes receptive to truth. The spiritual I am, okay, so Nicodemus is significant, okay, some of you guys might need to look into Nicodemus's life. Yeah, there's some jewels there, okay. Becomes receptive to truth. The spiritual I am, Yeshua, reveals the importance of man's coming into an understanding of heavenly things. Man establishes the heavenly things, truth, in mind, body, and affairs through denial of carnal beliefs and affirmation of spiritual realities. To be born of water is to be cleansed of all impurity, sin, and materiality. Goodness. Through denial. To be born of the Spirit is to come into the consciousness of divine law and to lift the whole man into a new life of harmony and order by affirmative prayer. A religion that is accepted just because our parents believed in it is a dark state because there is no real understanding in it. I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read that part again. Okay. Yeah. Listen to that. Okay. Those of you in the back that are hard-headed. Okay. To be born of spirit is to come into the consciousness of divine law and to lift the whole man into a new life of harmony and order by affirmative prayer. A religion that is accepted just because our parents believed in it is a dark state. Because there is no real understanding in it. This is the Nicodemus phase of mind. He was a Pharisee and a ruler of the Jews. He represents a pharisaical side of man's mind, which observes the external forms of religion without understanding their real meaning. So people just going along to get along, okay? Being taught something, but not being really broken down to them, right? Just being told something, right? It's like saying something's not true, but you don't have something to explain why it's not true, right? Okay, or why it's this way, okay? You're just supposed to, according to them, the world, you're just supposed to follow along, don't question anything. When you question things, you become a problem. Oh, you're difficult. You got questions. I used to get in trouble in school for that. I got sent to the office all of the time. I didn't purposely try to correct my teachers. Damn it. I knew some stuff that the teacher was saying that it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? It just irked me. I'm just looking around the classroom like, excuse me, teacher, excuse me. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, that's not true. I'm gonna tell you why. That's not true. All right, and then tell them, and then go to the office. Go to the office. I got removed from so many people's classes. Okay, I can't help it. It made no sense. Okay, we accept our inherited religious tendencies without giving much consideration to their origin. In olden times, it was considered unfilial and an evidence of disobedience for children to join any church other than that to which their parents belong. The Jews were especially rigid in the observance of this inherited religion. Confirmation that is significant, all right. And they profoundly referred to their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who were taught of God. This ruling tendency of our surface religion is spiritual darkness, so it is represented as coming to Yeshua, spiritual I am by night. But there is that in it which is pure blood. Is single in its desire to know truth and is seeking the light. When we begin to ask the cause of the works of healing and are being done on every hand by people who believe in truth, we acknowledge that there is evidence of divine power. Okay, Nicolaitans? Okay, Greek. Followers of Niklaus. I always love that name. Niklaus. Followers of Niklaus, or Nicholas. The Greek name Niklaus coincides with the Hebrew name Balaam. And apparently religious people whose teachings and works are condemned in Revelation 2, 6, and 15. Okay, so touching on names, okay, our names, the meaning of our names, right? Or your destiny being written in your name. Our names are not by chance or, coincidence or, like me, I'm named after someone who is not my birth father. You know what I'm saying? But I am named after him anyway, right? That is no mistake. There's no mistake, right? Because according to my destiny, my name fits it perfectly. It's written in my name, right? Same with y'all. Okay, so this is something, this is somebody's destiny or some people's destiny that is written in their name, okay? But there's a negative connotation, okay? Condemnation. Okay. I don't know what's up with the weather outside. It keeps doing this, you know, on and off thing. This light switch flicking thing. First it's overcast, and it starts raining, then the sun comes out. The weather's going through the damn change. All right, let's see. Earl C. Clemens. Job Corps could be significant. Some of y'all could have went to Job Corps. What's up, Star Boy? I went to, what year was that? Was it 2005? 2006? Something like that. I went to Job Corps in Morganfield, Kentucky. So some of the most fun times of my life and some of the most scary at the same time. Yeah, and shit went down on Job Corps, boy. That shit was no joke. No joke. Just imagine taking a piece of every hood around the nation and putting it in one place. Every background, environment, okay, that you can think of and putting it in one place. You know, the misfits of society. So they say, right? You know, we're the ones who got rejected by society. You know, this is our last ditch effort, right? But everybody's not there because of that. But yeah, it's given Job Corps. Military, dorms, okay, dorm living. Hell, that's exactly how I felt. Me too. That shit was, man, crazy. Crazy. But I got some good memories from there too. Some memories I'm glad I went. I ain't finished because some shit popped off, boy, and I had to go. But Another example of guilty by association. Equilibrium. Somebody could be trying to make you nauseous, not well. Okay. Power. Eternal. It says life is a balance of holding on and letting go, embracing the delicate art of balance, finding strength in both holding on and gracefully letting go. Like a bird on a branch, we learn that life's beauty lies in our ability to hold on to what matters and gracefully let go of what no longer serves us. All right, we got change in the reverse. Okay, Scorpio in the reverse, representing somebody who did not want to change. Okay, excuse me, and somebody who has not changed still to this day. You know, same old Jerome, okay, or you know, Tisha, you know, Jenny, Karen, okay, ancestors. Yeah, I feel like your ancestors, you and your ancestors have successfully planted. You've uprooted the old and you've planted the new. This has to do with your family tree. It's like you and your ancestors planted a new seed, right? For a new tree to grow. Okay? This is you and another person. Okay? You guys are at the top or at the root of this family tree. Okay? So you could be the matriarch of your family now, okay? Patriarch. You know, you were the one that was next in line. You're the black sheep. You came through to serve, okay? Service to your soul, okay? Your soul's mission. All right? Yeah, courage, guru. Yeah, you're a master. Somebody's a teacher, instructor. Somebody pregnant. I'm feeling like, it always feels so strange when spirit lets me feel how women feel when, it feels so strange. Yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling kicking over here. Like right here. Like it feel like something kicking me. Like a little foot. Somebody got a little boy. Somebody's pregnant with a little boy. He's gonna be a soccer player. Yeah, he's gonna be a soccer player. Or something with kicking the feet. Yeah, he's kicking the hell out of whoever's pregnant, because I can feel it too. It's just like, just keeps hammering it. Boom, boom, boom. Whew. Okay, Spirit, that's enough, that's enough. That's enough. I don't want to feel that no more. All right, let's go. Yeah, the chariot. Somebody's a mother. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, somebody got a soccer player. I'm seeing like the kid's leg is like it's golden. Like Spirit's showing it to me. It's like golden. It's kind of like Hercules with his strength, right? Yeah, Spirit is pointing out this kid's not legs but leg. Pointing out one leg. It's like a golden leg on this baby. Okay. A magical leg. Okay. Somebody's gonna be able to do amazing things with their feet. Okay. Their legs and their feet. Damn. Yeah. Get them lights up. Lights up. All right, let's see. What's in the current energy? Divine Feminine. Blast off. Ace of Wands, or the Empress, Ace of Wands. Your first card's out? Oh. Oh, you a bad one. You a bad one out here. Okay, Page of Swords confirmation. Those your first cards out? Yeah, you bad. You bad. You bad. Props. Hats off to you. You bad. Male or female. Libra, Leo, Sag, Aries. Okay, I feel like you on fire right now. Your crown chakra can be on fire. Okay, I feel like you are we said timeline jumping already. Okay, I feel like you are like settling in a new version of yourself. The Tower. Yeah, you've reached a new height. Okay, Page of Wands, the Devil. You showing Lucifer a thing or two. Somebody stutters. Archangel Raphael, block whoever it is, please. Yeah, you showing Lucifer a thing or two. He feels outwitted. He feels like a child outwitted him. And I don't feel like this is your first time doing this. I feel like you've done this all throughout history with Lucifer. Y'all have always battled like this. Confirmation, yeah. You and Lucifer got like y'all go at it. Yeah, for a long time. Long time. Lifetime. Eons. So he's like a younger sibling to you. Whoever you are, I'm talking to somebody who has a very ancient spirit. Okay, you are an ancient spirit. It's like son and your little brother or little sister. Page of Cups. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Pentacles. Scorpio. Somebody's trying to erase your memory. Because as I'm saying that, I'm all of a sudden forgetting what the other two signs are. Pisces and Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's trying to mess with your memory. The Lovers. So somebody's talking about a connection. Boy, somebody is really trying right now. Okay. We're on each other's team. Okay, so somebody wants you to know that they're on your team. Whoever this is. Okay. Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. There's a king of swords that feels some type of way. They're disappointed because they held back, but held on. They held on, but held back. Okay, whoever this is. Okay, I feel like they played with their destiny. Whoever this is, whether they tried to play with yours or not. Okay, they played with theirs. Somebody could work for the law. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to like take you away. The Chariot. Your chariot awaits. the royal, it says clean, your highness. Okay. Coming to America. Maybe somebody's coming to America. Okay. Queen of Cups. We did talk about that maybe a couple weeks ago. I remember. A week ago. About somebody traveling from a different country. Okay. Setting up shop somewhere in order to ultimately win you over. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Yeah, they're coming to defend something. Fight for something. All right, that's a very special case for somebody out there that's watching. Not everybody. Queen of Pentacles came off kind of sideways. Okay, somebody could be getting their money up. All right, or looking for ways, new ways, or somebody's expressing their talents in new ways. All right, if you're worried about money, don't. Because I feel like that's what this is too. Okay, and I don't mean you don't have to be biting your nose about it, but you know, just the worry about it. Just don't. Do not worry about money. Okay, when you need something, it will appear. I promise you, it will. Okay, you know, don't forget what you got stored up in the heavenlies, right? You know, all that good karma, right? It's like a heavenly bank, right? When you're low somewhere here, right? Let's say you only got 20 bucks left, right? Okay, but you know, for something that you want, it's like $200. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, damn, I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, okay. But then an hour later, you get a deposit of $400. You get what I'm saying? Right? It comes when you need it. Okay, it comes when you need it. So if you're worried about money, do not worry. Okay, do not. 3 of Pentacles. Your spirit team's always working for you. And this ain't something that you gotta like, you know, work up. You've already got it stored up in the heavenlies. It's already there. The Sun. Okay, I'm seeing 3 women that are praying over a child. Now, this could have been you as a child. This could be a child now. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups. This was you as a child. I'm seeing 3 women do some type of ritual over you as a child for someone to steal from you, to take what's rightfully yours, okay, by blood. By blood, okay, and to stand in the middle of your romantic relationships. This was already determined from the beginning, since you were born. Why? Because they knew that you were born with the power that you were born with. High Priestess. I'm telling you, the world knows when a divine being is coming through, like a true divine being. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody is a spirit, right? But the ancient ones, okay? You know when an ancient one has come back. Okay. I'm close to finding out where I'm buried in ancient Kemet. I've been searching. I've been looking. And Spirit's been leading me to it. But I know that I used to rule in whatever time I did in ancient Kemet. I am buried somewhere in ancient Kemet right now. Like my bones of another life that I lived are in ancient Kemet right now. Buried. Buried. And I can't even explain the pull. Like, it's like a magnetic pull. I cannot explain the pull from ancient Kemet. It's like a magnet. It's like it's like come here, come here. The Sun, Okay, somebody be looking at a shooting star here. This could be something going on in the heavens, something falling out of the heaven or going up, something being shot up into the heavens, the stratosphere. Okay, the hangman, and then something else coming down. This has to do with this Hadron Collider. Something's been opened. The Nine of Pentacles, something's been opened, like a portal or something like that. Also, we're going to see a whole bunch of strange things, okay? We're going to see a whole bunch of strange things. Look at this shit. Look. You see that portal going? You see that going up? You see it being shot up? And that portal opening and something coming down and out of that portal. It's more than something, okay? There's a lot of something that's coming through those portals. And they're opened up everywhere. It's Spirit showing me. They're opened up everywhere. Like in the skies. It's like a ripple in time, okay? Or like a crack. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shocked if you see something quite jaw-dropping in your everyday life. Okay, I mean, y'all should be used to it by now. Those of you that's been here, okay, that's been on this journey, this pathway, the chariot, pathway. What I say? Journey. Yeah, you ain't new to this. You true to this. So it's like as we're coming into our royal inheritance. There's this spiritual event happening all at the same time. The stage is being set for the next big thing to happen. The devil, Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Six of Wands, something about a light show. Okay, or the 4th of July can be significant. 5 of Pentacles. What's the significance of the devil on that side there? 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands. So, I don't want to say that this is King of Pentacles because it doesn't feel like it. Okay, but you know, take it how it resonates. I feel like Lucifer's trying to, do what Lucifer does. He does what he does, okay? Or as a matter of fact, it could be these followers of his independently trying to do something, okay? But, new levels, new devils, all right? These are old people, though, old. So, they're of none effect, okay? To a King of Pentacles, okay, as long as this King of Pentacles is strong and they stand in their strength, okay, and use what they have learned and applied it. Apply the wisdom that they've accrued. This person could be sitting in their house thinking about you, okay? Or thinking about an exchange with you. This person could be sitting in their car. Somebody could be practicing talking to you or saying something to you in their car. It's somebody sitting in their car in a parking lot. 4 of Wands, outside of a building. So wherever you go, if I'm talking to you, you know where this is already, okay? Justin Timberlake, what goes around is playing in the background. What goes around comes back around. I thought I told you. Page of Wands. Person's excited. This King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're very excited. Okay. Very turned on as well. The Hierophant, the World. Okay, so this would be the equivalent of somebody being excited to ask someone to marry them. Excited and nervous at the same time, okay? Now, obviously that's not for y'all, all y'all, okay? Or, it's not made it to that point yet. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. Okay, but someone may, they may, propose to you. Okay, and I don't feel like this is a regular proposal. There could be like some type of job opportunity to partner up or something like that. Okay, mixed with love. Okay, there's for some of you, there's romantic love mixed in with this here. Okay, somebody could travel a lot. Ten of Cups. Now I remember readings, a couple readings I did a couple months ago, or last year even, around Christmas time. I remember a reading I did about a spiritual investigator and a actual real life 3D investigator teaming up together. Yeah, and in terms of romantic, okay, or that's that's the setting for it in the first place. It's romantic and professional, and you guys travel all over the place doing whatever it is you do for work. You assist your person, something like that. Okay, or someone does. That's the reading that came out. This is touching back on that. Feels like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy Taurus. Yeah, this person wants a family with you. Somebody cannot have children yet, okay? For some of you, you cannot have children yet. For others of you, you can be, joining families. The parent trap can be significant. Is somebody's kids trying to get their parents together? Or get two parents together? Is God using some kids to get two people together? For somebody, yeah, that's the case. Six of Wands. There's an abundance of people that want to work with somebody. Somebody that's on the internet. Somebody who has a Queen of Cups presence on the internet. That's their default. Queen of Cups, so they're usually in that energy often. Okay, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay, but always High Priestess, always Emperor, Empress. Okay, and then Queen of Swords, King of Swords comes out when, business, right? Means business. King of Swords, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, confirmation. The Fool, King of Cups, the Three of Wands. You got a King of Cups that's waiting to see somebody. They're waiting for somebody to walk through the door, okay, of wherever this place is. You got somebody who's sitting in the car, nervous, talking to themselves, okay, hyping themselves up to speak to someone, okay. And then you got a King of Cups in here. That's peacocking in the background. Could be that Scorpio in the reverse on the dice. Doesn't gotta be a Scorpio. Could be a water sign though. I feel like this person's dancing around in the background or something, or trying to make you like somebody's immature. Somebody's immature. It's giving me a high school jock, but like 9th grade. So I just got here. All right, okay. But I feel like this is my playground. This is my territory. I'm a jock. First year. So somebody can be stuck in a mode of like high school living, okay, like an energy of like high school. Somebody is given arrested development. Aquarius, Three of Swords. A King of Wands. I didn't mean to say that. I did not mean to say that. I meant to say King of Swords. So a King of Wands could be heartbroken here. Okay, something having to do with court or having to pay up for something or some type of consequences or repercussions. Okay, two people at least. Who's this King of Swords? 9 of Wands. 7 of Wands. This King of Swords could have been defending you or protecting you behind the scenes, unbeknownst to you. For some of you, the Two of Pentacles, yeah, the Star, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's praying for something. They're praying or wishing for something, and they're just crossing their fingers hoping it comes true. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands. What are they praying and hoping it comes true? Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. What? The Moon, the Queen of Wands strength. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. All right. It's not sinister or wicked or anything. It's just like, I don't know, maybe somebody's like weird a little bit, okay, quirky, or no, that doesn't feel like quirkiness. I don't know. I can't put my finger on that energy. Ace of Swords. Okay, so maybe, yeah, I was in the ballpark. Okay, we'll leave that there. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is also waiting for the opportunity to speak to you. It's like you haven't had any action in this area for a while, right? And then all of a sudden, these people all start to come at you at the same time. So literally, more than one person can approach you. Confirmation. In the same environment, more than one person can approach you. It's like they're trying to race. It's like nobody said anything yet, so somebody's trying to be the one that says something. This King of Wands feels like the most, I want to say confident one, or the most eager. But not in like a desperation. Queen of Wands. Oh shit, son. Judgment. This person's your match? A match for you? Ten of Cups. Judgment, Ten of Cups. So the both of y'all it feels mutual. Like, okay, so the way that the cards are laid out, if you're this Queen of Wands, okay, let's do for both sides. If you're this Queen of Wands, then you like this person, okay, you love this person, but maybe you thought that they didn't feel the same for you, okay? Maybe they acted like they didn't, or, you just couldn't, if you're not picking up subtle clues or signals from somebody, you just, leave it alone, right? But, it still cross your mind or whatever. I feel like that could be further from the truth. Somebody's all about you. All about you. A little defensive of you as well, like protective. Like, this would probably come as a shock to you. Five of Cups. Death. Yeah, this is something that you were disappointed that you had to walk away from it, okay, or pull your energy back, or it ended, or it didn't even begin. For a small number of you, this could be somebody you grew up with. For a small number of you, okay, don't go crazy in the comments, please. All right, okay. And if it's not for you, we do not need you to put it in the comments, okay? Okay, if it's not for you, it's just not for you, all right? But somebody you grew up with or something like that, they never showed you how much they felt for you, okay? You could have been in love with this person at one point in time for a long time, and I feel like they knew that. I feel like they knew that and they felt the same way, but I feel like they would never let you know that, okay? You could have even had a sexual encounter before. Okay, this person is going crazy over there. Three of Cups, because everybody wants a chance with you. You're the bar, you know what I'm saying? That people want to reach, shoot to reach. Seven of Swords, and somebody feels like the Nine of Swords. Somebody's getting chased out of somewhere, or somebody feels chased out of somewhere. The Moon. Like nobody wants to deal with this person. Okay, nobody wants to pay attention to this person. Whoever this person is, Scorpio, could be any sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be an air sign that feels like a buffoon. Okay. Confirmation. Yeah, because they try to play with you. Whoever this air sign is, you haven't seen them since a specific day. Since they did something, you haven't seen them. So I don't know let's use the gym, for example, okay? You haven't seen this person in the gym since they did what they did. Since. You could have saw somebody that their butt buddy. You could have saw somebody that they're always with when they, go there. But for some reason this time they weren't with them. Somebody's embarrassed. They feel like a child. They feel like an adolescent child, okay? And I feel like they feel correct. I'm going to grab the deck that says New Love on the top of it. And just do it. 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 For somebody, just do it. High ranking in the spirit. Okay. We got a corrupt officer here. Okay. Whose weak spot has been exposed and expounded upon. Okay. You got black sheep in the reverse. This is somebody who wanted to be you. Somebody who was jealous of your struggle. This could be a police officer or a corrupt police officer that's jealous of your struggle. Jealous of your story. It's crazy. Some of the shit people would be jealous or envious of. Insane. And shit, if you want the struggle that I had, by all means, have it. Have it. They see the outcome. They see the finished product. They don't see what you went through. You know what I'm saying? They don't see, all of that shit that people are so used to seeing people wear their stress on them, right? You know what I'm saying? If somebody's going through something, they wear it, right? They look older, their skin's more wrinkled. Like, that shit wears and tears at you, okay? That's why, that's why you shouldn't stress about things that you can't control, right? Okay? The shit adds or takes away years of your life. Stress alone takes away years of your life. Okay, just imagine you just, you'll have regular life stressors, but I mean, you just knowing that everything will be fine, right? Okay, is enough for you not to really stress about things, right? That adds years to your life alone, okay? Not even counting the, changing your diet, right? Okay, putting more, foods in you, changing certain things. Right? These are all adding to you. Adding to you. Louisiana could be significant. Russia. Okay, or somebody could be trying to rush their ass back to Louisiana, back to the boot. We can go back there. I mean, it's going to be underwater soon. Okay? We got military energy weapons. Okay? Somebody could have gotten. Somebody's in trouble for this. Didn't I say somebody could be in the military in the beginning? They're not so high honor though. Okay, I'm just using this as a reference. No Better Love by Young Guns. This might be from New York. I think Young Guns are from New York. This might be from New Jersey. Nurturing connections in your life, making space for love. 1616. You could be seeing 1616. Stumbling blocks removed. Okay, I feel like these stumbling blocks have been removed from you and they've been put in front of someone else or some other people. Okay, for some of you, there could be a stumbling block here that you are stepping around, that you are maybe you did stumble a little bit. Okay, for some of you. Okay, but you didn't fall. You didn't fall. Alabama could be significant. Okay, trust the process. Surrender to it. All right, 2, 3, 4. You can be saying. If you're seeing that, that's what that's meaning. Trust the process. Surrender to it. All right. Okay. Lazarus come forth in the reverse. New love in the reverse. So something's not coming back, someone's not coming back, okay? Or this could be you. You didn't come back somewhere. All right, you got Saginaw, Michigan. In the reverse, somebody. Really? Yeah, if y'all remember that time I told you I got stranded in Saginaw, Michigan, right? For 3 months. This dude, I wouldn't sleep with him, so he got mad and he left me there. And I had like the time of my fucking life, right? At a total stranger's house. It was fine, by the way. But at the time of my life, at a total stranger's house for 3 months. It was the coldest, worst fucking winter I've ever experienced on this planet, okay? Michigan winters, oh my God. I will never go to Michigan in the wintertime again. Ever. Do you hear me? Ever. Okay? You are worthy of love. Don't get it done. Okay? And don't ever think the opposite. Don't ever think the opposite. Okay? I don't care what somebody else does or how somebody else tries to make you feel. That is not feasible. We don't do that. We don't play with that. Okay? You are worthy of love. Hell, you are love. You are love. So of course you're worthy of it. And why does this nigga keep coming out on my table? I mean, I know you watch my channel because I be talking about your ass, you know, and your crooked shit. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe he's about to be everywhere. Okay, the ancestors is on his ass, Mr. Carter, Mr. Sean Carter. The ancestors is on your ass, sir. Leave it over there. This might be an earth sign. Yeah, the ancestors is on your ass, sir. Okay, this is how this landed on here. You in trouble, sir. You are. You done some treacherous shit. Got Aladdin and the Queen and Queen Esther. So it's giving Princess Jasmine and Aladdin. Okay, so that's the type of connection. That's what y'all connection's gonna look like or something like that, or you know, the storyline, the story plot to that. You know, from the pit to the palace. What they call that in the street rat? The Illuminati. The tribe of Gad is significant. Okay, some of you guys be from the tribe of Gad. Yeah, they're searching for something within a tribe, a specific tribe, okay? Because each tribe's there's something attributed to each tribe, right? They're responsible for different things. They hold different, rankings, titles, confirmation, okay? Every tribe is responsible for something that represents something, okay? It's just like the body, the arms, right? On the body, right? What it represents, okay? What it is attributed to, right? The torso, you know what I'm saying? The thighs, the legs, the feet, right? While all different, they operate together, right? And Yeshua's the head, right? We're the body. Everybody has a different function. Okay? But no other function is better than another, right? The feet oftentimes cannot do what the hands can do, right? Some things maybe, okay? And vice versa. So I feel like they're looking for something, some type of access, okay? They're looking for which bloodline has the key to access something. Different bloodlines have different keys to access things, okay? Information, technology. Yeah, and right now they're focused on Gad. Got black obsidian. Somebody needs to recharge their crystals, okay? We got arrested. So if you wore black obsidian, it worked. Like the backfire of someone being arrested. All right, we got a karmic Taurus. You're moving in the reverse. New love, okay, that's the upright. We're taking that upright. We got a water sign. February, okay. We got 12/12. You can be seeing it. All of heaven is with you, okay. Your mother was a part of the plot, okay. A lot of y'all, you know that already. All right, and the tribe of Issachar. Some of you guys can be from lineage, okay. All right, something about the flood. predating the flood. Cater to You is playing in the background, I'm just realizing. Somebody likes the way you walk, the way you smell. Somebody's been close enough to smell you, or your smell lingers. Your pheromones, like you'd be shocked, okay, how far you are from someone and they can pick up your pheromones. They can smell it. Okay, it's like a supercharge to the senses. It's like smelling the bombest damn food you've ever smelled coming from, down the street and around the corner, and you following it like, where they coming from? Where this coming from? Somebody said they don't care what their mama say, their daddy say. No. You know what? I think I'm going to, okay, so Divine Feminine, I'm going to do your read. Okay, so later today, Michael with John Travolta, yeah, Phoenix Rising, yeah, you're right. Later today, I'm going to do a reading on the other side. I cannot post live over there yet, right? Because it's a new channel, and I don't meet the requirements yet, okay, to post live. But I'm going to post a video over there today, since I know that, it's showing up now in the algorithm, all right? And then take my break. Okay. All right, let's do the turn. I feel you. Get your sleep in. Get your sleep in. Okay, somebody can be living, van life. Okay. Maybe a mobile home or... I think that is incredibly smart, okay? I think everybody should do it. If you got the means to, right? Have you I seen this dude gut out a school bus from the inside out, and he made it into like a home. He made it into a home, and that shit looked phenomenal, okay? Phenomenal. All right, it gave me the idea, like, I want to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, right? You got to get up and go, and you can't ever come back again, right? You got your home on wheels. All right? You know how to fix it. You know how to tend to it. You know what I'm saying, right? Somebody can be building a bunker, like a protective shelter. That's smart too. There was even a couple that took a school bus, put it in the ground, and they made it like a bomb shelter or a safety spot for the people in the neighborhood. When the tornadoes came and everything. Yeah, I remember learning about that some years ago. There was old couple that did that. Took a school bus and put it in the ground. Dug it out with a one of those machines. Mississippi, that's where it was. Thank you, beloved, for putting a new channel up there. Okay, I'm gonna take them because they came out like that. So, Death in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, 3 cups in the upright. Six of Cups. Magician, 4 of Wands, the Chariot. So it's matching the dice right now, okay? Death in the reverse, Death in the Scorpio in the reverse. Except, it's bad. This is bad luck. Something's amping up in a negative sense for someone, okay? It's given, you thought you thought this was bad. You haven't seen anything yet. That's what it's giving. You thought this was bad. You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, so people that are dealing with this harsh karma, Confirmation. I'm hearing the trumpet blast right now. Yeah, this is like the second phase of something. Yeah, I'm literally hearing it. I can feel the trumpet blast in my body right now. This is the second phase of something. Something's being poured out. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, so there's some people celebrating some type of love lessons. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. You know, celebrating while waiting. Queen of Wands, somebody be getting like dressed up real nice, or somebody can dress really nice. Okay, something about somebody's style. Seven of Swords, people trying to steal someone's style. But they can't do it like you because they're not you. The Fool. Try as they may. The Knight of Wands. To be somebody younger than you. This would be somebody younger than you that has more courage than people that you've encountered. Somebody's going to shoot their shot. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is a younger energy. They've been waiting. Maybe there's mixed signals between you and this person. One point in time. You got something all the good. You like a candy store, and I'll be one more. You give me one, and more. Your love, your love. That's how somebody feels. Whoever this Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Fool is. This could be two different people as well. 3. There are 3 there. 6. Damn. Queen of Pentacles, sideways, came out sideways again. So is somebody worried about their finances? Retail therapy could be significant. Okay, maybe somebody's spending out of, it could be loneliness, though I don't feel like you're sitting in that energy. Maybe, you know, grief. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we talked about that, right? Okay, I told y'all, you know, I use myself as an example. Somebody's grieving. Somebody's grieving, that's what it is. So nothing's really, you know, wrong financially or, you know, in any other sense, but somebody's just grieving. So maybe somebody just doesn't feel, somebody's just like, eh. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, eh. It's like sometimes I get like that, right? Because I, you know, even though the one that I love, you know, passed away, that's them right there. Thanks, Bill. That's them right there. I told him, I said, I'm gonna talk about you today. So I'm gonna talk about you today. Even though he passed away, right? But it's like with me all the time, like having conversations and everything, with me all the time. You know, I wish that was in the physical, right? And no matter how much I wish it was in the physical, or both of us do, it's not, right? So sometimes that's a bit frustrating for me, you know, pisses me off, you know, to be totally honest, right? It's like, damn, like why? You know what I'm saying? Like why did things have to happen the way they happened, or, you know, you start to question those things, right? Even though you know why things happen. So somebody could just be, you know, having an inner dialogue, searching themselves, okay? Somebody misses someone. Yeah, I mean, it could be like me, that somebody that's passed away, you can miss somebody that's passed away. Because they love the hell out of you. Whoever this is, you ever passed over somebody you were with that passed over, they love the hell out of you. You hear me? The world. You are the world to this person. Still, even in death. Even in death. Even more so in death. High Priestess. Confirmation. Somebody's boo was speaking. They're helping you through the grief, through the grief of them, for whoever I'm talking to. Libra. Thank you. I didn't know you were going to do that either. Strength. Leo. The Ace of Swords. Somebody's saying they will always show up for you. Always. Okay? Always. Okay? This person comforts you when you're, or this spirit comforts you. Okay? A lot. You can feel them hugging you at times, or, you know, it can feel like that because they are. The Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Devil. There's a King of Cups out here that is relentless with the fuck shit. Okay, King of Pentacles. Like, this person acts like a little ass boy or girl. Somebody could be Caucasian, Asian. They act like a child. They act like a little kid. They're a show off. You need attention. It's like, oh, look at me, like, look at me. The Five of Swords. Are you snoring? Page of Cups. So this King of Pentacles can be, I don't know, fighting themselves, or someone's fighting against them. Them being invested. Confirmation, yeah. Okay, but what are they going to do? I don't care about what these people are doing. Six of Pentacles. If I get another chance to, I will never neglect you. Temperance. So that's significant for some of y'all. What can I say? Just recognize I'm trying, baby. The Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to rile you up. The Eight of Cups. The Magician. The Nine of Pentacles. You know, I don't know who this is. This could be somebody who's, you know, not that old, or, you know, somebody who's more recent, okay? Who don't know who they fucking with, okay? You know, something's child's play to you. All right, you cannot even be looking towards this person, or, you know, they're like a gnat or a fly. Okay, the Ten of Wands. It's like somebody doesn't want to burden you or put anything off on you. It's like they're trying to handle things themselves. I feel like that would be all fine, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like in this instance, I feel like someone is supposed to allow for your help, your assistance, okay? You know, sometimes with men, we don't feel like men, if we cannot do for ourselves the way that we feel like, you know, we deserve, right? Okay. Or that is acceptable, okay, at least, you know, to themselves, right? Like, for instance, for example, like, dating, right? Let's say I was, you know, going through money troubles, and I was, you know, on the broker end, right? You know, but I'm out here, you know, trying to date and worried about, you know, doing this or that, right? If me personally, if my money looking funny, I ain't worried about no date. I'm not worried about dating nobody. I ain't worried about getting close to nobody. I'm worried about getting my money up. You know what I'm saying? Right? And until I get my money up, you know, I cannot show up in certain ways, right? I wouldn't feel like myself. I wouldn't feel like myself. I wouldn't feel like I could show up the way that I need to show up, right? Okay, for me and for other people. if what I feel like is my business isn't handled, right? Okay, or isn't at a certain level of satisfactory, satisfaction. That makes sense? Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to pay someone to, okay, and you're picking up on this. You know this. Somebody's paying someone to try to like attack you, charge you, overpower you, or overpower this high priestess if you're not this high priestess. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Cups. 77 could be significant. It's like somebody's chasing their tail. Oh, justice, or you're doing something, you're counteracting something, and it's making someone chase their tail. Yeah, Justice, Eight of Cups, the Devil. You making somebody look stupid, look dumb. Well, they're making themselves look dumb by playing with you. You know, trying to. Okay. The Hermit. Yeah, you're like what is that video game? Assassin's Creed. That's what it's giving me, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's how you showing up. You Assassin's Creed. Nine of Pentacles. Like you do things on your own. You're in there and then you're out of there. It's giving Batman too. It's giving Batman. The Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, the World. Somebody's worried about being rejected by the world, being rejected by, you know, people, or what people have to say about something, or somebody cares too much about shit that they should care nothing about, okay? What other people have to say, what other people think, who cares? Who cares? That's how you're gonna live your life? You're gonna live your life according to what other people say and how other people feel? So what are you, chopped liver? What are you? You know what I'm saying? Where are you? Where's time for you? You're nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're nowhere. Like, you gotta take care of you, whoever you are. Okay? Learn how to. Stop talking shit to yourself. Okay? Stop calling yourself stupid. Stop saying you can't do something. Even if you feel like you can't do it, stop saying it. Work on counteracting your thinking. And all of that takes healing. You can't do none of it without healing. You know, sorry. That's a part of the process. For you to even heal, you have to understand what hurts you. And if you don't understand that, then you can't heal from it. Right? All right, last spread. Treasures in hidden earthen vessels. That would be you. Be seeing 3, 2, 1. Look at my microwave. On my stove. Oh, I was about to say 3, 2, 1. Something's coming fast. 8 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this got something to do with finances. The Emperor. Eight of Swords. Somebody's name could be Amaya. Janaya. Zanaya. Justice. King of Wands, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Hierophant. A King of Wands could be giving information to a judge, a magistrate, okay, about something that happened in the past, maybe something that they were paid to do. The High Priestess to a High Priestess. Yep. Yep. So there's some type of good karma here between you, whoever you are, between an Emperor and a High Priestess. This Emperor is getting some type of information about an outcome, about good karma, about you. 3 of Cups, yeah. You're like the crowd favorite. The 3 of Wands, people wait. They wait for you to show up. Okay, 5 of Cups, they feel sad when you don't, or when you're gone, or when you're, let's say taking a break, right? People miss you. Okay, if you have a public platform, or if you do something, if you interact with the community back and forth, these people miss you when you're not around. Yeah, Page of Wands, 4 of Swords. Yeah, you guys can show up in each other's dreams. All right, you and your soul tribe, you guys meet up in your dreams, okay? Or it's like I'm seeing some people sitting in an auditorium. It's like intro to high school, right? What do they call those? I can't remember, right? It's been a while since I've been in high school. Yeah, what's it called? When you go there, you get your class schedule and everything, right? It's like the pregame to the game, right? But school. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? No, not the pep rally. Open. It's kind of like an open house. Orientation. That's it. Thank you. Who said that? Abundantly gifted. Thank you. Correct. Orientation. Yeah, it's like an orientation. Meet your classmates. Find out what classes you're in. Which one of y'all's got the same class, same homeroom. I do miss that. I miss that. Everybody tried to get PE 6th period. I remember that shit too. 9 of Pentacles, like that was the schedule to have, like PE, the last period. So you don't gotta, King of Wands. Okay, as soon as that came out, right before it did. Okay, so I had this crush in high school, right? It was my cousin's best friend. Okay, I never told the motherfucker to this day. His name's Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone. He's real tall. Played basketball. A lot of tattoos. Gorgeous. But I say that this is something of the same thing. Okay, this is somebody from either like high school or something, or this is like a friend of a friend, or a friend of a family member, something like that. They can still be friends to this day. Like somebody like this with like a family member of yours. Okay. they clocking you. Strength. Leo, they don't have to be a Leo, okay, or a fire sign, but they could be. They are, I feel like this person's been rearranging their life, okay, in order to come toward you. This is someone from high school for somebody, okay, that is a friend to a family member of yours. 2 of Pentacles. This might throw you off. You might not see this coming, other than me telling you that it's coming. The Ace of Wands, and it's coming in hot. Strength. Okay. 2 of Swords. You may be a little iffy. Okay. I feel like this person's single. Okay, this person, like they want to see you again. Okay, I don't know when's the last time you saw this person, or when they saw you. Could have even been at like a family reunion. Maybe they came with your family member. The last family reunion that you went to, something like that. Okay. Talk to somebody who doesn't go to them anymore. Or you don't mix and mingle with those relatives anymore. The Chariot, yeah, you've moved on from those people. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. Ace of Pentacles. I know you're a star. Oh, who is this? Five of Swords? I don't know. This Emperor might have competition. Not might. They do. The Four of Swords. So that is the energy that they're about to get. That they better, do something, or they better pay attention, or because they're facing away from you. Give me Five of Swords, Four of Swords, the Two of Wands. So it feels like these people are trying to steer this Emperor in the wrong direction. For some of you, this Emperor could be trying to steer you in the wrong direction. But if that be the case, then why are they facing away from you? So that could be for a tiny number. For two of you, this person could be going through some type of karma. Maybe for acting like ignoring you, or acting like something wasn't that serious. The Page of Wands. The Four of Cups. So this is the type of person, okay, so I don't know how they're like that and they're in the Emperor energy, but maybe they're a baby's father. This is the type of person that will give up at the sign of, at the first no, right? Or, well, depending on what that is, you should. Somebody says no, okay, I don't mean like that, but it's giving me somebody being discouraged by something or by some people, and then, that discouraging them letting it discourage them to come towards you. Other people, I'm telling you, this damn King of Wands cannot take their eyes off. Okay, this King of Wands, like, look, come back over here, talk about this, This King of Wands can't take their eyes off you. Okay, for some of you, it's this one you had a crush on, or could have been in love with. Okay, in high school or when you were younger. This person is on you like white on rice. Okay, like back pockets. Okay, on your ass. Seven of Swords. Strength. Somebody's mad because they feel like you took their strength. No, they were stealing from you. Five of Wands. They were stealing from you. Them and a group of idiots. Bum ass motherfuckers. They were stealing your energy. Motherfuckers confused. Queen of Swords, and you cut that shit off. The Magician, because you the master magician around this bitch. Four of Wands. The Magician came out sideways. Somebody's trying to say that you're manipulative. Death. Somebody tried to convince this person that you're manipulative. Yeah, they're not hearing that. The Lovers. They know who the hell you are. The Lovers, Nine of Wands. You are, somebody gonna shock the hell out of you. Okay, whoever this is, I'm telling you. I feel like there's people in the audience who know who I'm talking about. They're shocked. Because they know who this is. The way that I'm giving the description. Judgment. I'm telling you, they come in, they're determined. Okay, the Sun. They're full of energy, they're full of life, okay? That's how you make them feel, like they're looking up at, they cannot, look how they're looking at you. This is how the card's sitting on the table. Look at how they're looking at you. Can you see that? Like, oh my God. That's how I feel like you saw them back then. Somebody has a lot of tattoos. I feel you in the audience. Nine of Pentacles. The Tower. The Hangman. Another one for the Tower. Queen of Cups. Your love, yeah. Your love, yeah. Four of Wands. This person is determined to do whatever they have to do. Somebody's really tall too. I feel like you still love this person. I don't feel like you ever stopped loving them. I just feel like you may have thought like, okay, that'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point in even, paying attention to that, because that'll never happen, right? Okay, but, never say never. I should have titled this reading, Never Say Never. That's what I feel like the title should have been, Never Say Never, okay? Because somebody's about to pop up. And I'm going to leave it there, Divine Fem. Yeah, they're going to make it impossible to ignore her. I was wondering, baby, can I make you my... Y'all know the damn words. I love y'all, beloved. I'll holler at y'all later, okay? On the other channel, as a matter of fact. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed over there, go subscribe over there, all right? The Tribe of Judah 444, okay? Post in the community section. All right, those of you who donated, I appreciate you. Thank you, okay? Moderators, thank you. Make sure you guys are keeping your energy balanced. Make sure that you are celebrating your wins, okay? Make sure that you are enjoying your life, okay? And make sure you take breaks, all right? Make sure you take breaks, all right? All right, I love y'all, beloved, and I will holler at y'all later. Be safe, all right? Stay prayed up, and keep doing your mother thing. Yeah. Yeah, keep doing your shit. Do that shit. Okay, do that shit. Yeah, and congratulations to the 2 lovebirds. Okay. All right. I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.